Welcome to Core Restore Kia. In this Core Restore, as always, you're going to start on your back with your knees hip width apart, doing your pelvic floor contractions along with your breath. Okay, so remembering head and neck are in line, shoulders are nice and relaxed, hands are down by your side, knees aren't falling out or touching in together, they're just in a natural neutral position there with your hips. And you're going to breathe in, breathe out, pelvic floor. You're going to think about closing your elevator, lifting, going down and opening with each breath, having a little breath or two in between each contraction. It doesn't need to be a super strong contraction. I just want a nice, decent and down and relax. Okay, that motion. After our 60 seconds of pelvic floor, our exercises for today are penguins. So what you're going to do with them is shuffle your heels back in, and you're going to think that you're a waddling penguin. So you're going to touch from side to side. We go for 10 seconds and then we have a rest. If you feel this one in your neck, with that holding up here, I want you to put your hands behind your head and think about taking those elbows down side to side. You're going to feel this one down the side of your abs in your obliques. Okay, so we're working sides as well as the front today. You're then going to roll over for hovers. So our hovers are, our fingers are nice and spread out because that helps our wrists. Our knees are under our hips and we've got our toes tucked under. And we're going to lift our knees just up off the ground, okay? They're not right up here. Right up here, you're not going to feel it in your tummy. They're just hovering off the ground. We hold for 5 and we rest for 5. And you just up and down like that when you're cued. We've then got dirty dogs. So our wrists are under our shoulders and we're going to lean slightly forward and add that little tilt so we feel our tummies coming on and working. From here, you've got right leg. Just that right leg's going to lift out to the side. You're going to try and keep your weight even in both hands and not let your hips wiggle around too much. Then in the rest time, you're going to rest back and you back up for your left. Okay? While we're here, we're going to show you how to do booty orchestra. So for booty orchestra, you're in the same position. You're going to have your shoulders slightly over your wrists, okay? Not all the way over, but I don't want your hands right out in front. So you're just here and you're going to slide your right foot back, lift it up, put it down and take it out to the side. So straight up and down. So that's our right side. Here, you're letting that leg go out as far as you can without letting your hips move, okay? So just that natural extension that you've got the availability to do. In your rest, you're going to rest back and then you're going to go to the other side. So same thing, remembering, have that little bit of a tilt before you start. Slide back, lift up, down and out. And we're up and down each time. Okay, then the other guys that you need to know, there is 2 more, is pelvic tilt. I can never say that without tripping up on my words. Knees are hip width apart. Hands are down by our side. And we're rolling that pelvis in and out. Okay? I want you to focus on having your fingers inside your hip bones and feeling that transverse, really pulling that pelvis forward and back. You're going to be tempted to push through your heels or squeeze your glutes. Your glutes are going to come on to help a little bit, but I don't want it to be, really rocked from here. It's nice and controlled. You're thinking about transverse, pulling it up and then releasing it down and pulling up and releasing down. It's 60 seconds, so it gets quite hard, okay? And then the very last one is tick-tocks. You're on your back. Right side is right leg goes up and we tick-tock that leg over and back like a ticking clock. You focus on on the other knee staying nice and straight. It's going to want to kind of counteract with you. Really focus on it staying nice and straight, and this leg that's going backwards and forwards, that once again, finger is inside the hip bone, and you can feel that transverse, that muscle under your finger, pulling and working, okay? So the right side is all on your right leg, the left side is all on your left leg. It takes lots of concentration, and you'll be more coordinated on one side than the other. Okie dokie. And time to dive in and do our whole session. Thanks for watching.